So today is a little different because we're not doing worship in here, which adds a lot to it.
We got the crew on it. There we go.
So basically, this is our main computer thing. This will show you what's going live on YouTube right now. And then this right here is called ATEM Mini. It does this, but there's more advanced things on it. But for today, really the main things we need to know is that number one is our video feed. So whatever's on that screen is number one. And then number two is our graphics coming in from that computer. So anytime he's talking, we're going to have it on video. And anytime he's like, oh, we're going to read this Bible verse or we're going to watch this video, then we're going to be on number two. Okay? So that's really it for today. So if you want to do it, I can sit there and kind of guide you through it. And then
the first two students to bring me a
is it hot in here? It feels hot. Let me get you a headset.
Come on up, Steven. A $1 bill. Yeah, I'm not buying that from you. $1 bill. Anybody. So go grab it for the dog. Pat, looks like Doug's got somebody. Who's going to grab it? All right. Let me get it. Come on. All right. Come on. Right here. All right, here we go. And what school you're going to? Stephen and going to Katy High School. All right, right here in this spot right here. When I count down from 5, I want to stop. 3 chicks with a Nintendo Switch. All right, you got what it takes? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a little short. Thank you for playing. Guys, you can come back every week for your chance. All right, sir, what's your name? What school are you going to? Ben, the down and going to Fallstreet High School in the fall. All right, you got what it takes? That's Ben Watson. You got football? All right, he's a running back, not a quarterback. All right, here we go. 5. Awesome. Thank you for playing. All right.
So to talk, if you do a quick click, basically whenever it's green, they can hear you. So if you click it fast, it'll stay on, or if you hold it, it'll turn off when you let go. Games is going to kind of cue you when to go, like when to put the slides up and when to take them down. Sound good?
Find a partner. I need somebody to come. Ben, come up here. I'm going to show you. You're going to be partners with them. I'm going to show you what we're doing. We're doing last you students standing lightsaber. All right, so what it is, your partner, find a spot, you're going to link hands like this, locked in, all right? And you're going to try and slice the legs off of your opponent, and you're going to try and go below the waist. And so if he got me in the knee, I'm done, I'm dead, sit down. If you advance, find the next partner, all right? Everybody play, so find your partner, we'll start in about 2 minutes. Here we go. Knee below. One. Who gets it first? Knee below. Short. Get set. Go. If you lose, sit down. If you lose, sit down. If you lost it down, if you want, find a new partner. Move your way to the front if you want to move your way to the front with your partner. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Ready, set, go. Oh, that was a fast one. Hey, if you lost it down, if you want, come to the front. Come to the front if you want. If you want, come to the front. All right. These guys are still going at it. All right, come to the front. Ladies, hurry up. Otherwise you're both eliminated. Hurry up. All right. Here we go. Find your partner. Who won on Adam? Who won? Come face off the bed. All right, just wait. For the next round. You advance to the next round on after, all right? Ready, set, go. Oh. Somebody's gonna pop their elbow and stop it. All right. If you advance, come up here so I can see. Come all the way up here. Come all the way up here. All right. Ladies, you've been facing off for a while. Who won? Then you're both eliminated. All right, that's a draw. You're both eliminated. All right. All right, you guys are still going. Still going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, you guys are both eliminated. Nobody won. That's a draw. You're both eliminated. All right, here we go. We're gonna pair up. Pair up. All right, yeah, you advance to the next round, so you do this right here. All right, there we go. Awesome. Pair up, right there. Pair up. All right. Ready, set, go. If you want, come up on the stage. If you want, come up on the stage. Oh. Let's go. You can do it. Oh, done. All right, Andrew won that. All right, come on. Pair up. We got the semifinals happening here. All right, you two face off. You two face off. All right. Here's somebody else do that. Here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Make it happen. Oh. No, all right, look at this. Break it right there. Oh, that was cool. I didn't break it. All right, let's go, go, go. Down. And there, well done. Chip round, coming on up. All right. You fell on the ground, really blessed, you're done. All right, in there, let's go down. All right. Name and what school you're going to the fall. T1 going to fall shirt. Cameron and Tompkins. All right, T1 and Cameron. Last few minutes, you student standing, the winner gets a candy bar. You're going to come right here. Let's face it off. Let's pump the music. On your marks. Get set. Go. Winner, you're welcome. Thank you for playing. Go ahead and see, don't forget your candy card in there. Last, you students standing, candy bars right over there on the edge. Thank you for playing in there. I'm sorry if my voice is starting to go out. I've been battling allergies all till the music down, guys. We can kill the music in there, please. Hello, test. Kill the music, please. Awesome. Thank you. If you guys were coming in a little late, you guys missed out on an awesome time. We were in main service having student baptisms over the course of our 3 services today. We're at 27 students being baptized, which is amazing. Some of y'all are in here. Let's give it up for our friends. So in the life change that the Lord is doing in your lives.
Yeah.
My name is Andrew. Pastor here, super excited y'all are with us this morning. We are kicking off a brand new series, Look and See. We're going to be using all of our senses this entire month. You all still remember what your senses are from elementary school. Some of y'all forgot already, all right? And so to look and see, I need 2 contestants up here. 2 contestants. Bella, I saw your hand right there. Come on up. And there. Come on up. We have a mystery box. All right. The audience is going to be able to see what is going on. You are not. You're going to be behind me at 2 holes in the side. You have to figure out what you are experiencing. All right? And it could be dead. It could be alive. It could be an animal. It could be a thing. It could bite you. I don't know. Well, actually, so come behind here. All right, stand directly in here so you can't see. You just reach your hand in. First person wins. All right, first person. All right, so stand. One hand this side, one hand this side. So, yeah, there you go. Right. So I'm going to do that way. Good, there we go. So you can't see inside. No. Gosh, it's going to bite you. You have to be more specific. You're on the right track. It's fish. And the tilapia is the actual fish. I was waiting for action fish. Make sure you wash your hands. How was that experience for you? Were you like disgusting? You got to experience. Everybody was watching. Anybody want some fish? Anybody? They just got their hand. The shepherd wants you can take the fish home and fry it up for lunch. All right, serve it to your dad. All right, sound good. Anyway, but you all got to experience what they were watching. All right, you got to watch and see what they were experiencing. They actually got. And I want to talk looking and experiencing roller coasters for a second. All right, who loves roller coasters in here? Who's actually terrified of things like a little child? We got a few in here. Depending on the ride, coming through that. But we could look at pictures, we could talk about it, we could watch YouTube videos like this one. All we want is YouTube video pumping up right down.
Lights.
It's after you about the lights.
All right, who's like who's like the dad just whack joy live? Here, hold on a second. But so you can watch all the videos you want. You can look at roller coasters. You can watch people on there, but you don't ever truly know the roller coaster unless you experience it. Unless you experience it. I'm gonna grab a different mic because this is annoying the living heck out of me. In there. So I'm grabbing the red mic in there. If you can just mute that's it. There we go. So, it's different. Once you experience the roller coaster, it's unlike anything else. Whether you're absolutely terrified or not, like that, especially those old wooden ones, right? Like you're climbing up the rickety shake. I don't know how those things are legal to be there. You're climbing up and into that. It's like, this could be it. This is the end of my life. I should hit the peak. And they're screaming bloody murder. Somebody may throw up on you. Who knows? And there, it is an experience. It's an experience to say the least. So like watching YouTube videos talking about it, it just doesn't compare to the experience of riding a roller coaster. So for the next couple of weeks, like we're going to talk about experiencing something, not just talking about, but experiencing the most incredible experience you could ever have. And I'm sorry to push you about it's not roller coasters. It's experiencing Jesus.
All right.
It's experiencing Jesus. Yeah, it deserves a clap. It is a experience of following Jesus. And maybe you're here this morning and you're like, you know what, Pastor Andrew, I'm just here because my mom and dad and grandma made me be here. And I'm here like, I know about this Jesus, I know about this God, I know about church, but I don't give two rips about it. I'm just here. Maybe that's you this morning. I'm glad you're here. Maybe you're here this morning and you've given your life to Christ, you're following Him, you decided to get baptized today in here, and you're living your life full for Jesus. That's absolutely amazing. This message is for you too. Because when you experience Jesus, it's so contagious that you want to share it with your friends and family. So this is for everybody this morning, whether lost or found. All right, we're going to look and see, we're going to experience Jesus. So if you're ready, I hope you'll look and see of what being a Jesus follower is all about. Actually, being experienced, not just looking and seeing what everybody else is doing. They got to experience the nastiness of the fish. I hope everybody here to experience the beauty of what it is to follow Jesus. You see, knowing about Jesus, knowing facts about Jesus is not the same as following Jesus. Right? For some of you, you've grown up all your entire life knowing about Jesus, about God, about church, about the Bible, but you never have truly known Jesus. I know there's so many people in our families, in our friends, in our schools, in our world that know about Jesus. Heck, Satan knew about Jesus. He knew Jesus really, really well, but he didn't know him. He wasn't in relationship with him. So it means nothing to know about Jesus. It means everything to know Jesus and be in relationship with him. Throughout this series, we're going to look and see for how Jesus, finding and experiencing Jesus for yourself, can impact your life for the rest of your life. You may be able to find purpose in your life, whether it's for the very first time you've experienced Jesus again and be able to share it all over. Today I want to introduce you to a guy in the Bible. If you've grown up in church, you've probably heard of him. He's this guy in the Bible who was an evil man that started out his life. His whole mission was to stop the Jesus movement, to persecute, to kill Christians. His name was Saul. Alright, later known as Paul. I'll get to that in a second. His name was Saul. He was out, he knew about Jesus, he knew about this God. He's like, it's just a person destroying everything I know. I don't like it. I'm set out to destroy this Jesus movement. And so he's on the road to Damascus, and in there with the sole purpose of putting Christians in jail, persecuting them, stoning them to death. And he's on this journey when he gets to experience Jesus for the very first time in his life, and it drastically transformed his life. You can find a story in Acts chapter 9, starting in verse 3. Read a little bit of that. He's on a 6-day journey. He's with his fellow companions. He's there. He's probably got anger or hate on his life. I'm on a mission to kill every Jesus following people in this planet. He's on his way to Damascus, and here is his encounter that changed his life forever. It says, as he was approaching Damascus on this mission, a light from heaven suddenly shone down around him. He fell to the ground and heard a voice say to him, Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? I'm going to pause for a second. I'm not just talking about this light that's shining on me right now on the stage. Like, this light was blinding to the level that the light came and he just dropped. He dropped down, like, he's like shielding himself because it's so bright. And not just that, like, that would be crazy in itself. But then this voice, unlike any other, comes from the light. Saul, calling out you by name. Avery, Andrew, whatever he's like, you're walking, someone's like, why are you persecuting me? Why are you persecuting me? I don't know about you, but if I was like Saul, like that would have like, what the heck just happened? I believe in whoever God this is coming out because this is unexplainable. So this is Paul. It's happened to him. And so he says, who are you, Lord? Saul asks. And the voice replied, I am Jesus, the one you are persecuting. Now get up and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do. The men were stood speechless, for they heard the sound of someone's voice was Saul. Saul picked himself up off the ground, but when he opened his eyes, he was blind. So his companions led him by the hand to Damascus. He remained there blind for 3 days and did not eat or drink. So Saul was going about his everyday life, walking down this road. God shows up in a big and mighty way, and so much so that it blinded Saul's physical sight. All right, but then throughout this process, he realizes that this God is real. This Jesus is real. So much that it blinded him, and he can't see, and told him to go. And then so his friends lead him to Damascus, where he meets this man named Ananias, who God already spoke to him and said, hey, the guy who's coming to persecute y'all is now been transformed. I need you to minister to him and walk with him. And so he's on this journey. He gets to there, and so Ananias found Saul. He laid his hands on him and said, Brother Saul, the Lord Jesus, who appeared to you on the road, has sent me so that you might regain your sight and be filled with the Holy Spirit. Instantly, something like scales fell from Saul's eyes, and he regained his sight. Then he got up and was baptized. After he ate some food and regained his strength, Saul stayed with the believers in Damascus for a few days. And immediately he began preaching about Jesus in the synagogue, saying, he is indeed the Son of God. Saul's life was drastically changed by experiencing and encountering God. Once one guy that was on a mission to destroy anybody who talked, believed in Jesus, was now spending his life mission proclaiming the love of Jesus. If you know anything about Scripture and Paul, he's known as one of the greatest missionaries ever to live. He wrote many letters in Scripture. His name was changed from Saul to Paul. He's living this out. His life was encountered because he experienced Jesus. He experienced God. His eyes were not just open physically, but spiritually as well. For the very first time, they're open spiritually to the truth that he was so far pushing against that comes from Jesus and God himself in John 3:16 through 17. But God says, it says this, for this is how God loved the world. He gave his one and only Son that everyone who believes in him will not perish but have eternal life. God sent his Son into the world, not to judge the world, but to save the world through him. Saul had been trying to silence this his entire life. He made it his life's mission to silence this truth. And then when he experienced God for the very first time, his eyes were open that this is true. And so he accepted that Jesus just wasn't this man on a mission to destroy the religious area. He's a man that came to be the Savior of the world and wanted to forgive sins and radically transform lives. Because Paul and Saul saw themselves as the last person on this earth to be saved. This is what things he done is like. But God came, he experienced him, and his life was transformed forever. And Paul realized that Jesus was someone that he could believe in. Jesus is someone you can believe in. Everything you read about Scripture, everything you hear from whoever preaching here on stage or in the adult service that's talking about Jesus is true because it's coming from the Word of God. This Jesus can radically transform your life if you get to experience it. I don't know where all of you are in your spiritual walk, whether you have yet to begin it, whether you're in the middle of figuring stuff out, whether you've surrendered your life to Christ. I don't know where it is, but all of us can experience Jesus in new ways. For some of you, you're a Saul. And I'm not saying anything, thankfully I'm not saying you're out trying to kill all these Christians out there, but you're a Saul in terms of you are so far from God, you don't understand why people are following Jesus. It's just a cult going on. It's all these things. But today, this morning, or in the next few weeks in the series, you get to encounter Jesus. That's my prayer. That's my hope for you. Because if you encounter Jesus, he will radically transform your life. And your life isn't going to be easy, pretty, with a bow on it, but it will bring you hope. It will bring you purpose that you've never had before. Some of y'all are living life without Jesus right now. You're trying to find this purpose you're living for, whether it's fame, whether it's money, whether it's you're living for the boyfriends or the girlfriends, whatever it is, that stuff's going to die out. When you die, you die. That stuff ain't going with you. If you're not in a relationship with Jesus and you're just chasing after all this stuff to give you purpose and you're still feeling empty, when you die, Scripture says in itself, eternity in hell. With the devil. Burning. I'm sorry, that's the truth. But if you experience Jesus and you surrender your life to him, and you live your life for him, it says eternity in heaven with him, your life now has purpose, your life now has hope. And this is for everybody. It's for everybody. Jesus transforms things. If you truly believe that Jesus is who he says he is, that he's the Savior of the world, it should change everything for you. If you're here this morning, you're a believer in Jesus, you're following after him, it should change everything for you for the rest of your life in terms of if you truly believe what life with Jesus is like and what Scripture says life without Jesus is like, you want every person you come across with to know the love and grace of Jesus. Because every person you come across with, if they never given their life to Christ, when they die, we don't know when that may. You may die on your way home. You may die in the street. You may die wherever that is. If they don't know Jesus, eternity is in hell. That's just straight through. There's no buttering that up.
My dad has some gear on the wall, and it's so creepy.
My worst enemies, I don't want to see them.
T-shirt, but they're just like they stare at the couch the way he has them. And at Christmas, he'll put ornaments on them.
That says, "Hey, I can't keep this to myself. I need to make that this morning, this series, that they experience you in a new way and realize the magnitude of knowing you, that they can't contain it. They got to share with their friends. They got to share with their family. They got to share with the kids at school and the people that come across them to know and experience you." Because you never know. People may come across with maybe souls. They just need that one encounter with God that will radically transform their life and then move on to the next missionary, the next pastor. that's a teacher that loves you and should you. Lord, for those that are here this morning that haven't fully known you in their life yet. Lord, but they're here saying, Lord, I want to know you. I want to know this Jesus. I want to be in a relationship with him. It's just a simple confession in your heart. If that's you, just repeat these things in your heart. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I'm broken. I'm a sinner. I feel lost. I feel hopeless. Have I shaped my life? Forgive me of my sins. I want to live for you. Transform my life. And if that was you this morning and you made the greatest decision you ever will make in your entire life, and surrender your life to Christ, please let us know. Full on connection to our hands, me, and one of my staff. God, Lord, I thank you. I thank you for each and every single student. And all that you're doing in and through their lives. Love you. And I thank you. In Jesus' name we pray.
Hey guys, welcome. We have a few announcements today. We have a senior trip coming up. It's going to be at Fiesta, Texas. Be on the lookout for details for that. And then we also have another kickball tournament that's going to be coming up. Our team destroyed everyone last time, so please bring some competition and be on the lookout for the sign up for that. But besides that, thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next week.
No. Do you want me to press in broadcast or no?